Hey everybody, welcome back to the For the Sickos podcast. Just wanted to say a big round of thanks for watching our top 10 matches so far this year. All 0 of you. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the likes and subs. And I think that we are going to do some predictions now for Double or Nothing, right, Holly?
Yeah, it is too bad people are missing out. There's some gems in that top 10 so far video. Hint, Diet Coke.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good video with some decent brief analysis, I guess, if you may. But anyway, that's not why anyone's here. You want to know what we think. You 0 people want to know what we think about double, or not think about, but what we think is going to happen at Double or Nothing. So what we typically do, we like to choose 2 things. One, how we think it's going to be booked, from a behind the scenes standpoint, just who's going to win straight up, how it's being booked. And then we also like to kind of just say who we wish would win in our Heart of Wrestling hearts.
That's right.
Thanks for the backup.
No, I thought you were going to say more about how we come to that, but it's really that simple. It's what we think is going to happen, what we would like or love to happen.
Like for to happen.
Yeah.
Like for to be here.
Have.
Like for to have happen.
And we're not going to go over the buy-in this time, right?
No, there's really nothing on the buy-in of significance this time. Not that there really ever is too much, but extra nothing.
Yeah, not worth mentioning, but we'll talk about all of the other matches. I think there are 9 to talk about.
All right, well, let's start off with Swerve versus Bandido.
Okay.
This one, or actually I'll put the timer up too. We get 2 minutes to talk about each match. All right, so Swerve versus Bandido, it kind of was brewing just a little bit. This didn't have like a ton of build-up, but I think Swerve showing up at Ring of Honor, I think, was just to help give it a little bit more juice to the feud. I think what they're trying to do with Swerve is just make him seem like really evil. Bandido's pretty well liked and pretty over as a baby face, so perfect target to keep Swerve on his evil path, I guess. Anyway, well, my prediction is that Swerve wins, and I also want Swerve to win because I want him to stay in that upper card area. I think a loss here does not look good for him, and Bandido is fine with it. So I'm double Swerve on the first one.
Yeah, me too. Swerve squared for me. I really, not that Bandido doesn't deserve it. I just definitely think that he's not going to win this one against Swerve. I think Swerve's got it. No, I don't hate him.
You hate,
but I did hate his sweatpants he wore yesterday.
You hate minorities. You actually want both of these wrestlers to lose.
No.
Is there a way that both minorities can lose the match?
No, I don't think that at all.
Oh, okay.
I really like Swerve. I don't even dislike Bandido, but I don't see him winning, and I would rather see Swerve win.
Okay.
And again, I don't know if you heard me. We still have 8 seconds left. I didn't like Bandido's sweatpants yesterday.
Yeah, that really upset you.
They just looked really weird.
At all. Okay. So then I guess next to talk about on the list would be you know what's not on here now that I look at it? No, never mind. You know what? I thought Willow's match was supposed to be on this, but it's not supposed to be on this. It's just the 2 men's qualifiers are
and the
on
women's
this.
And the women's quarterfinal.
Oh, is this a qualifier then? Is that what am I so dumb that I didn't see that? Oh,
yeah, it's just a quarterfinal.
I'm a dummy. So Swerve and Bandido, it wasn't really like a feud or rivalry. It's just that they have to meet up for the Owen Hart tournament or whatever. So whatever, my opinion doesn't change. I don't know why I thought this was like a grudge match, but it's probably because Swerve showed up at Ring of Honor, I got like confused. Like it was some sort of like there was more to it than that. But anyway, all right, whatever. Moving on. It is the next Owen Hart match on the card, which is, you can see right above my head here, is Ospreay versus Samoa Joe. And this one is interesting. I feel like they're booking it for Ospreay to win. I mean, I don't think they'd be putting so much TV time into him if not. I also like Ospreay here and just feel like he really needs to make his way to the top sooner than later. So I'm actually double Ospreay on this one as well. What about you?
Yeah,
Although I
I
know you like
mean,
Samoa Joe.
for the sake of, a little bit of a game.
Sorry.
Do I sound like that?
No, that was something. I
Do I
don't know what
annoy
that
you?
was.
I hope that I don't annoy you. I was going to say that for the sake of, a
Was it an
little
echo?
game, that I don't agree. Maybe I'd pick Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe, but I was double Ospreay on this one
Yeah,
too. It just seems like it's the right time for Will Ospreay to.
We'll get some different ones up here.
But if I'm thinking about like future and what will happen, I have a feeling Will Ospreay is going to have a big part in All In this year, which is, kind of around the corner. And if he was also the winner of the Owen Hart, or I mean, this isn't the winner. This is obviously just a, part of the qualifiers. But I was going to say double Will Ospreay. But, maybe Samoa Joe will win.
All right. So we're both double Will Ospreay. I guess let's move on to Athena versus another Owen Hart match, obviously on the women's side. Mina Shirakawa versus Athena. By the way, we do this quick. We respect your time. We try to just do 2 minutes each, which is just a prediction video, so we don't try to go too crazy on the time here.
Do you want me to go first? Because I have a feeling. So I'm going to say what I think, and you're going to be like, well, I'm copying you.
Okay, go ahead.
Mina. Double Mina.
Actually, I don't know on this one. Athena is technically the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, so I think it would be weird for her to lose this one. I'm gonna say that Athena wins it, but I would love for Mina to get a win here. But I think Athena will win. So I'm kind of flip-flop on this one.
Wow. Okay.
I think Athena will win. I would like Mina to win, just like you. So we're all the same on people we want to win.
Yes. That'll probably stay the same throughout this whole thing.
I have a feeling like Athena is going to win this one. I just haven't loved Athena in ring the last couple of times. I saw her. I don't know. Maybe it's not her fault. Maybe it is. But it just, the last like 2 or 3 times I saw her in ring, the match just felt a little sloppy and maybe not rehearsed. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't really know. I'm not the end all be all of wrestling takes, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seems like sometimes she has good streaks and then sometimes she has kind of bad streaks. And then also on the mic, the last 50 promos I've heard from her, I didn't like. They seem like too rehearsed or something. She seems really stiff. So I don't know. Sorry, Athena.
Okay.
Hope that
you were
that around.
Okay, never mind.
No, not Mina.
I was gonna say mom. Yeah.
Mina's like, I will kick your ass or something. I can't do it. I'm not doing a good impression.
Yes, you are.
Chris Stalanda. No, I'm not doing it. If I could hear her right now, I would do it better, but she's like, Tony, I love you. That's better. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay.
I like it.
All right. So on to probably like almost the Royal Rumble of Double or Nothing, right? Because it's the Stadium Stampede is like the staple of this, which is like kind of weird, right? You have like with WWE pay-per-views, you have like the Elimination Chamber, and you have the Royal Rumble, and you have Hell in a Cell or whatever. So Double or Nothing is kind of synonymous with Stadium Stampede. And last year's was absolutely bonkers. That was a crazy stadium stampede last year. And there's 0% chance they top last year's, even though the wrestlers in this are all really, really good. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. That's not what we're here for. Those are just my like little tidbits of information. That being said, I think that the Elite's going to win this one. I think that's how they want it to be, and I also want the Elite to win. I'm kind of torn. I kind of don't care who wins. I just want a good Stadium Stampede match. I really don't care who wins. I just want a fun Stadium Stampede because this doesn't like really mean anything, I don't think, in the grand scheme. But what it seems like they're setting up for is Jericho to finally kind of get one over on Ricochet. So whatever. I'm Team All Elite times 2. So I think we're going to say the same thing right now.
Well, actually, that's kind of funny. At first, I was going to say that, but I was thinking about it a minute ago, and yes, goes without saying, I want the Elite to win. Is Kenny there? Yes, then I want him to win. But no, I really do. I'm excited about this. I really want them to win. However, I don't know why with this one. I just have a feeling something villain-ish is going to happen.
Is that so?
And I could see the other team winning, and I wouldn't mind Ricochet having a little bit of a victory. Not necessarily because it's against the teams that I would be rooting for, but I don't know why. I just have a feeling this is going to be really, really rough, and I think the villains will probably cheat and win.
Okay, we have one more oppo, so that's good. All right, here we go. Next on the card, let me start our little timer. You can see the little timer at the bottom. That should be about 2 minutes, but give or take. Let's see here. Kyle O'Reilly versus Jon Moxley. Oh, Continental match. That's right. So Kyle O'Reilly just on like Dynamite outlasted the time stipulation of the match to give like an eliminator match to give himself an opportunity at the title now. So since he lasted 20 minutes or whatever the timer was in the eliminator, he now has a shot at the title.
And just to reiterate, it's the AEW Continental Championship.
Yeah, what did I say?
I don't even know if you said.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just said the title.
Continental Championship match. Okay, so Kyle O'Reilly has beaten Moxley twice, gone to a draw. I just don't think at this point, with how important the Death Rider story is, that they let Moxley lose this. The hell title does Okada have right now then? The International? God, I get these things mixed up. Anyway, I don't think this is the right time for the Continental title to change hands. So surprisingly, I'm Moxley for the win, and I want Moxley to win as a fan.
Yes, that's what I have too. Jon Moxley. For kind of the same reasons that you said. I mean, I just really like Jon Moxley, but also Kyle O'Reilly to me is not a convincing. I mean, I guess he has beaten him, like you said, but he does not come off strong enough to me to win the championship from Jon Moxley. I just don't see it happening. And like you said, it's probably just not the right time. I guess if maybe Jon Moxley needs a break or something, then that could happen here, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I doubt he drops the Continental yet. I mean, I don't even know if he'll drop it. The way it's been with the Continental is like everyone basically holds it until the next Continental. So I don't think he's going to drop it. Anyway, all right, so we're the same on that one. But we do have 2 different ones, so I think we'll see what happens here. Although we're all the same on who we want to win the whole thing.
I honestly think we just will be.
That's really funny.
Maybe not on the.
Oh,
well, we'll see.
It could be torn here. Okada. I already know you want Takeshita, so I don't even have to give you a turn. But I'll go first. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let you talk. All right, so Okada versus Takeshita for the International Championship. This has been brewing for a really long time. I think we've really wanted this for a while now. Just two great Japanese wrestlers, one generation apart, sort of. Not really an entire generation, but pretty decent distance in age here. I think Takeshita is in his late 20s, and then I think Okada's nearing his 40s. Anyway, I might have those ages wrong, but probably sort of close. The International Championship. I mean, I really feel like Takeshita's kind of on the. I actually don't know. Now I'm like really confused. I feel like Takeshita's kind of like on the rise right now. But Okada's just such a legend of the ring. I don't know if they would have him lose to Takeshita at this point. I would think that they want to like, make Takeshita still he has years to earn it. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna make a prediction here. I'm gonna say Takeshita wins, and I also want Takeshita to win.
Yeah, we're the same on this too. I honestly, not only am I a little bit of a bigger fan of Takeshita, but I think that Okada just doesn't look as good as Takeshita wrestling lately.
No.
I think Takeshita has been he's just perfectly wrestling. I mean, everything's so good and he looks really strong and he definitely deserves it. Not that Okada doesn't, but I don't know. I truly think he's going to, and I also just want him to. I think he's just been wrestling a little bit better, and it would, to me, be a more convincing win if Okada has been, I think he's just wrestling like maybe a little bit of a rung down from Takeshita lately.
Mm-hmm.
But of course he's a legend, and of course he's great, and I'm a fan of his too.
All right. Well, we're the same on that one. So right now, the only way we can differ is on these Athena and Stadium Stampede ones.
Well, do you want me to tell you what I think is going to happen with the?
Yeah, you go first on FTR.
I'm sorry. I thought we were going to talk about the I Quit. We are. Okay. So.
Also, don't forget the stipulation for they can never be a tag team again if Cope and Cage lose.
Right. Even though that sounds crazy, and I might be a fan of one half of Cage and Cope more than the other.
Yeah, I know you're a crazy Adam Copeland fan.
No.
I can't believe you don't like Christian Cage.
No.
I love Christian Cage.
I love Christian Cage, and I want Cage and Cope to win. However, I don't know what kind of spell they've put on everybody, but it seems like they just don't lose. And I have a feeling they're going to win this.
Always loved Cope since he had the live sex with his girlfriend in the middle of the ring in the Attitude Era. WWE with Lita. Just banged right there on a bed in the middle of a effing ring. What the hell were they thinking back then? That's crazy. I mean, I love some Attitude Era goonery or buffoonery, or I don't know what you want to call it, like shenanigans. But god dang, friggin' full bang sesh in the middle of the ring just because you have a blanket. I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, you said, what did you say again? I blanked out.
I really want Cage and Cope to win. I just have no hopes for that happening because it seems like FTR they don't lose. And who knows why? I don't understand why they don't lose. Because I think that I think that the FTR looks strong sometimes, but I definitely don't think that Cash Wheeler looks strong. I think he looks like he's being carried by Dax Harwood every time. And I know that's mean to say. I just am being honest. And who knows, maybe Christian Cage, the way they're doing it, he looks irritated with Adam Copeland every time he says stuff about how great of friends they are and stuff lately. And maybe they're gearing up to have it be that they will split up. Who knows?
So you say FTR is going to win, but you want Cope and Cage to win.
Yes.
I will say it. I think Cope and Cage win. and I want Copen Cage to win. It's time to get the belts off of FTR.
I really hope you're right.
All right, next one. This is like a women's fatal 4-way. These are tougher ones to predict. Sometimes I don't know if this one's necessarily super hard to predict. I can't imagine they put the belt back on Statlander already. I don't think Sheeta's really even considered right now. It does feel like Jamie Hayter is the only other person here that has potential to win it, but at the same time, she's kind of in a tag team right now with the Brawling Birds. So I don't know. I can't possibly endorse any more co-champions where they're like, I'm the friggin' TBS champion and the tag team champion. I'm the TNT champion and a trios champion. Like, I'm done with that stuff. Let other people hold belts. I think Tekla's going to win, and I want Tekla to win. And I do want Jamie Hayter to get another chance at the title and have a run in the future. But sweet Jesus, give the Brawling Birds a little bit of time to function.
Yeah, I don't know. At first, I definitely agreed that like Tekla, I was Tekla, and I would just definitely start by saying I want Tekla to win. However, with Jamie Hayter, who, yeah, it would be nice to see her have it again. One of the reasons I was going to say Tekla is because I don't think Jamie Hayter is even, I don't think she's wrestling as hard or as impressively as Tekla. Not that that's the only thing that this is about, but I will say that if Alex Windsor and Will Ospreay are getting married next month, perhaps they won't really be a tag team for a while. Maybe she's taking a break. I don't know. That's an assumption. Who knows? But it seems like sometimes that happens when people have like a life event. So I can kind of see Jamie Hayter winning it. And another reason I'm saying that is because it seems like they're having this belt change hands pretty quickly lately. Like no one's holding it for very long.
Okay. So what's your prediction?
I'm just going to say Jamie Hayter. I was going to say Tekla, but I don't know. I kind of think Jamie Hayter could take it.
You had some crazy picks last time that like actually hit. So go with it.
And I don't mean to completely just discount Chris Statlander or Sheeta.
They're trash.
No, Chris Statlander just, I don't think she's going to win.
Garbage.
And I don't think Sheeta's been around or back long enough this time around to win.
Throw her in the incinerator.
No.
Fire
I'm going to regret not saying Tekla, but
rip her
we'll
contract
see.
up. Throw it in the garbage can.
I like all of them. Did I say that? I like all of them. You know what I didn't say? That I like Adam Copeland because I don't.
All right, so on to the main event. So it looks like we wrapped it up in a nice little under 30-minute package here for you from your family here at For the Sickos. I should have played that at the beginning. I need to get that video so I can play it at the beginning of this. I didn't even think about that. Oh, great. Anyway, the friggin' World Championship. This is a weird one. I think everyone's expecting Darby to have a short reign and get the belt back on MJF and then maybe move on to, like Forbidden Door and for a title defense for MJF. I think it seems like maybe they're setting up for an MJF Will Ospreay all in. I really don't want MJF to win this one. I think MJF's going to win. So here's what I'm going to say. I think MJF wins. I would like to see Darby Allin win. I would like to see where it goes with MJF, I guess, being shaved bald. I don't really understand the complete stipulation. They're acting like he's going to be bald forever when, even if you shave your head, your hair's going to grow back in 2 months. Like, what's the deal? Anyway. Like, what's the deal with head shaving stipulations? All right, so there you go. I hope you wrote that down. Those are all my predictions. I'm done.
All right. I was going to say the same thing as you, but I'm not. I'm double Darby on this one.
Thank
because
God.
Well, the reason I was going to say it wasn't because of the hair thing. It was more so that Darby has been wrestling like every week, and he's also not wrestling just a little bit. He's wrestling like insane, crazy, crazy matches. And so I don't know if he's like trying to make the most of his title reign, knowing he's going to lose it or something, and just wrestling as much as possible as the champion. But I don't know. I think he's going to keep it. I think he's going to keep it, and I really hope he does. And I do kind of think that there's something to this hair match.
It does feel like there's something there.
Feeling that it might just be like a crazy event, and MJF maybe. I think you said before that maybe he just wants a new surgery. Maybe he's not happy with what he got. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing when this first happened, my thought was that he wants to shave his head again because he wants to go back for another surgery, and your head has to be shaved to do it. So, yeah, he's probably gonna shave his head, go back to Turkey or wherever, get it redone, and then he'll be back on TV. I will say that this one like looked weird when he came back. Not that like I don't care what MJF's hair looks like, but there noticeably. So he already had one. This is obviously his second transplant, and after the first one, it looked fine. But it wasn't filled in probably as much as he would have wanted it to be. So he goes and gets the second one. Or are they plugs? Like I'm confused if it's like a transplant or plugs or what's going on. It seems like a transplant, but I don't know what anything looks like these days. But
also could be like a multi-step process that we know nothing about.
Yeah, it's just that this second one, like the hairline didn't look right. The hair seems weird. It doesn't look like normal hair. Like obviously you're using the hair from the back of your head, so it's a little bit different. But for some reason, the hair in the front just seems really rough, really wavy, and I don't know. It's like you got it from somebody else. Yeah, buddy, let me get some of that hair. Anyway, well,
I have one more prediction.
Oh, great!
I predict that Renee and Mick Foley are going to do a great job, and I can't wait to watch the buy-in.
Actually, that's a good prediction. So I think we'll leave it there. I agree. That's awesome. That's going to be so fun seeing Mick Foley. I would love if he had his final match in AEW, if he gets cleared or whatever he needs to do. And Mick's the man. And yeah, I guess that's it. So no, we don't have the thing. We can do it. Yeah! For the sickos! I don't know what the other one is. That's like a yeah! For the sickos! So, all right, we're out of here. Keep rocking, sickos. From Doug and Holly Pounder. See you after the pay-per-view. Bye.
Bye.